Oh, I am grateful to have been loved and to be loved now and to be able to love because that liberates. Love liberates.
It's the Hip Hop Hercules, the hip hop historian Ryan Clinton. I'm here to talk to you about an angel we lost yesterday, Maya Angelou. Not only was she so important to the world poetically, but she also had a serious effect on hip hop.
Once you find your shoulders dropping and your speech gets slow and hazy, you'd better change your way of being before you found your brain.
Aside from her political life, all her humanitarian awards, and being known as one of the greatest male poets and writers ever to live. She also had a large effect on hip-hop naturally. When a fight broke out on a film she worked on called Poetic Justice, Angelou took Tupac, one of the stars of the film, by the side and asked him if he knew how much he meant to this world, if he knew how important he was to urban society and the effect that he could play. These words struck so hard with Tupac that he actually had to cry and used her shoulder, Maya Angelou's hands, to wipe those tears. Only a few years later, Tupac and the Outlaws, his group, came out with an album called Still I Rise, which not coincidentally is a title of one of Maya Angelou's beautiful poems. Another example is on Common's album The Dreamer and the Believer. The first track, The Dreamer, begins and ends with Angelou's poems, and she was unhappy with the fact that he used the M-word within the song, and she was not aware that he used this as part of his vocabulary lyrically. But she said, after statements of being unaware that he used this language, that she would still not be divided by Common and by anybody's imagination. He is brilliant and should be considered a genius. And she understood that it takes patience for a man to lose this word from his vocabulary. She's been stated as an inspiration to hundreds of rappers, and just the way she wrote her subject matter, the power that she brought to words, the way she recited them, everything about her as a writer and a person was about slavery, impoverishment, the need to grow as a community, and the dire strength it takes for an urban community to be strong, and how everyone needs to work together. She is a poet that should be considered one of the most influential faces in hip-hop history because of her subject matter, her heart, and her desire. And I hope we all take time to mourn, pay respect to, and understand the importance.
You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still like dust, I'll rise.